All right, diving right into another episode. It is February 23rd. We're in chapter 7 of The Art of War, verse 25. The host thus forming a single united body, it is impossible either for the brave to advance alone or for the cowardly to retreat alone. This is the art of handling large masses of men. 26. In night fighting then, make use of signal fires and drums, and in fighting by day, of flags and banners, as a means of influencing the ears and eyes of your army. So we know that we're going to have to go to the alternate translation and repeat yesterday's verse because they combined it together, but that's okay. Master Sun says, an ancient book of military order says, words are not heard, so cymbals and drums are made. Owing to lack of visibility, banners and flags are made. Cymbals, drums, banners, and flags are used to focus and unifies people's ears and eyes. Once people are unified, the brave cannot proceed alone. The timid cannot retreat alone. This is the rule for employing a group. Master Sun says, so in night battles, you use many fires and drums. In daytime battles, you use many banners and flags, so as to manipulate people's ears and eyes. So it's interesting how the two, one is for your army, and then the other is manipulating ears and eyes. So it could be even for that of your enemy. Dumu says, have your soldiers adapt their movements according to your signals, right? Got to lead. Miao Chin says, the reason you use many signals is to manipulate and confuse the perceptions of enemies. You have to use so many, right? Because if you use the same few over and over and over again, then it's going to be easy to interpret. Wang Chi says, you use many signals to startle their perceptions and make them fear your awesome martial power. All right, so let's go over to the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman for February 23rd. Circumstances have no care for our feelings. You shouldn't give circumstances the power to rouse anger, for they don't care at all. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 7.38. A significant chunk of Marcus Aurelius' Meditations is made up of short quotes and passages from other writers. This is because Marcus wasn't necessarily trying to produce an original work. Instead, he was practicing, reminding himself here and there of important lessons, and sometimes these lessons were things he had read, much like we're doing now. This particular quote is special because it comes from a play by Euripides, which, except for a handful of quoted fragments like this, is lost to us. From what we can gather about the play, Bellerophon, the hero, comes to doubt the existence of the gods. But in this line, he is saying, why bother getting mad at causes and forces far bigger than us? Why do we take things personally? After all, external events are not sentient beings. They cannot respond to our shouts and cries, and neither can the mostly indifferent gods. It's just not helpful to get mad at circumstance. That's what Marcus was reminding himself of here. Circumstances are incapable of considering or caring for your feelings, your anxiety, or your excitement. They don't care about your reaction. They are not people. So stop getting worked up. So stop acting like getting worked up is having an impact on a given situation. Situations don't care at all. And so that's the thing. That's the reason the signals and the drums and the fires and all of these signals are important, because the circumstances don't care. And in war, when things are going all crazy, there's all kinds of different circumstances that need you to respond and lead.